Sky is clear tonight. The stars are freezing cold. I'm looking up again. I'm sitting on the porch steps, staring at the driveway dirt, trying to find a constellation that can take away the hurt. The midnight air is heavy and the world is fast asleep, but I'm drowning in a memory that is getting way too deep. I wonder if you're out there looking at the very same sky, or if I'm just a chapter that you've already let die. I wrap my worn out sweater a little tight around my chest and send another quiet prayer out into the lonely west. And I'm just crying to the moon, hoping that the light gets through, sending all my shattered pieces on a silver beam to you. It's the only thing connecting us across this great divide, a glowing silent witness to the tears I cannot hide. I know it's just a rock up in the empty, freezing black, but I'm crying to the moon, wishing it could bring you back. Yeah, crying to the moon. We used to trace the shadows on the craters in the dark, laying in the summer grass at the center of the park. Now the silver light is spilling across the empty hardwood floor, highlighting the spaces where you do not walk no more. I talk out into the quiet and I tell it all my fears. I let the lunar gravity pull out all the heavy tears. It's a one-way conversation in the middle of the night, but it feels a little better underneath the pale light, 'cause I'm just crying to the moon, hoping that the light gets through, sending all my shattered pieces on a silver beam to you. It's the only thing connecting us across this great divide, a glowing silent witness to the tears I cannot hide. I know it's just a rock up in the empty, freezing black, but I'm crying to the moon, wishing it could bring you back. Yeah, crying to the moon. How can something so beautiful make me feel so entirely small? A giant glowing beacon hanging above the invisible wall. I wanna throw my voice up into the vast and starry sea, until the universe decides to finally answer me. Are you listening? I'm crying to the moon, hoping that the light gets through, sending all my shattered pieces on a silver beam to you. Oh, it's the only thing connecting us across this great divide, a glowing silent witness to the tears I cannot hide. I know it's just a rock up in the empty, freezing black, but I'm crying to the moon, wishing it could bring you back. Just a silver light, just a lonely night, looking at the sky, crying to the moon. ground is hard today. The wind is biting cold. It's time to lay it down. I gathered up the letters that you wrote me in the spring, the faded velvet box that holds a tarnished silver ring. I wrapped them in the sweater that still carries your perfume, and carried them completely out the shadows of my room. I walked beyond the tree line where the heavy branches bow to a silent patch of earth where I am making good my vow. The frost is on the meadow and the sky is turning gray. I have to put the history of you and me away. And I'm burying what we had deep beneath the frost, honoring the beauty and the masterpiece we lost. I'm placing all the memories in the dark and quiet ground, where the echoes of our laughter can no longer make a sound. It's a devastating funeral, a quiet, lonely task, putting down the heavy weight and taking off the mask. Yeah, I'm returning it to earth, burying what we had. My hands are bruised and shaking as I dig into the dirt, a physical reflection of the overwhelming hurt. Every single shovelful is heavy with tears, water in the frozen soil with all my silent tears. I lay the little wooden box into the shallow grave, admitting that there's nothing left for either us to save. I watch the dirt cover the wood, erasing every trace, and suddenly the universe is just an empty space. 'Cause I'm burying what we had deep beneath the frost, honoring the beauty and the masterpiece we lost. I'm placing all the memories in the dark and quiet ground, where the echoes of our laughter can no longer make a sound. It's a devastating funeral, a quiet, lonely task, putting down the heavy weight and taking off the mask. Yeah, I'm returning it to earth, burying what we had. I wanna pull it back, I wanna brush away the stone. I am terrified of walking back to that empty house alone. But if I keep it on the shelf, the ghost will never sleep. Some promises are just too dark and dangerous to keep. I have to cover it up. I'm burying what we had deep beneath the frost, honoring the beauty and the masterpiece we lost. I'm placing all the memories in the dark and quiet ground, where the echoes of our laughter can no longer make a sound. It's a devastating funeral, a quiet, lonely task, putting down the heavy weight and taking off the mask. Yeah, I'm returning it to earth, burying what we had, patting down the soil. The winter wind blows through, leaving it behind. Goodbye. still hear you, but you're not there. I'm driving down these empty midnight streets, listening to the rhythm of my own heartbeats. The city lights are blurring in the rain, a neon glow that only feeds the pain. I roll the window down to feel the freeze, hoping that you carried on the breeze. And I call out your name into the open air, hoping the wind will carry it to where you are. I call out your name, but there is nothing there, just an empty echo bouncing off a distant star. I'm shouting in the dark, going half insane, waiting for an answer when I call out your name. The bedroom's freezing now that you are gone. I'm wide awake and waiting for the dawn. I smell your perfume lingering on the sheets, a phantom memory that still repeats. I reach across the bed to pull you near, but grab a handful of the atmosphere, and I call out your name into the open air, hoping the wind will carry it to where you are. I call out your name, but there is nothing there, just an empty echo bouncing off a distant star. I'm shouting in the dark, going half insane, waiting for an answer when I call out your name. Does it even reach you wherever you might be? Are you staring at the same dark sky as me? I'm losing my voice to the silence of the night, begging for a single spark to bring me back to life. Hear me, just hear me. I call out your name into the open air, hoping the wind will carry it to where you are. I call out your name, but there is nothing there, just an empty echo bouncing off a distant star. I'm shouting in the dark, going half insane, waiting for an answer when I call out your name. Just a whisper now. My throat is sore. Come back. The ink is sitting in the well, the pages are completely white. We ran out of words. I found the journal tucked away inside the bottom drawer, the one we bought that afternoon at the corner bookstore. We promised we would fill it up with everywhere we go, the beautiful topography of everything we know. I opened up the leather cover, tracing down the spine, looking for a single word, a footprint or a sign. But after chapter 2, there is just an empty space, a sudden devastating halt to the human race. And I'm mourning for the chapters that we never even wrote, the melodies we left behind inside a silent throat, the house we never painted and the trips we never took, the beautiful for We had an outline for the summer, a draft for the fall. We had a grand design that was gonna hold it all. I can see the ghosts of children playing in a yard, a fictional reality that hits me twice as hard. Because the hardest thing to lose isn't what you had today, it's the phantom of tomorrow that was suddenly washed away. I'm staring at the paper till it blurs into the white, trapped inside a narrative that faded in the night. 'Cause I'm mourning for the chapters that we never even wrote, the melodies we left behind inside a silent throat, the house we never painted and the trips we never took, the beautiful forever that is missing from this book. I'm crying for the history that was stolen from the plot, grieving for the masterpiece of everything we're not. Yeah, the story stops right here in the chapters we never wrote. I wanna force the pen to move and make the ending bend. I wanna hallucinate a world where you are still my friend. But an empty page is empty, no matter how you stare. And the heavy crushing silence is the only author there. It's completely blank. I'm mourning for the chapters that we never even wrote, the melodies we left behind inside a silent throat, the house we never painted and the trips we never took, the beautiful forever that is missing from this book. I'm crying for the history that was stolen from the plot, grieving for the masterpiece of everything we're not. Yeah, the story stops right here, just a phantom outline, just an empty page, closing up the cover. Goodbye. The horizon is bleeding out, the gold is turning to ash. I'm running out of time. I started walking when the afternoon was warm and bright. I never thought the afternoon would yield unto the night. We had a brilliant yellow painted on the open sky, but now the violet proves the clouds, and I am asking why. I started jogging as I watched the shadows stretch and grow, a terrifying darkness creeping up from down below. I'm throwing out the anchors, I am letting go of weight, trying to outrun the terrifying hand of fate. But I'm chasing a dying sun, racing across the dark, trying to catch a frozen ember, trying to save a spark. The earth is spinning faster than my heavy legs can run, and I'm losing everything to the setting of the sun. I'm begging for another hour, clinging to a beautiful story that has gotten old. I thought if I just moved enough, if I refused to rest, I could keep that brilliant golden fire burning in my chest. But you can't rewind the heavens, you cannot stop the earth. You can't force a dying star to orchestrate a birth. I'm tripping over memories hidden in the heavy gray, watching the absolute best part of me just slip away. 'Cause I'm chasing a dying sun, racing across the dark, trying to catch a frozen ember, trying to save a spark. The earth is spinning faster than my heavy legs can run, and I am losing everything to the setting of the sun. I'm begging for another hour, pleading for the light, but I'm just a broken runner, swallowed by the night. Yeah, the warmth is completely gone. I'm chasing a dying sun, slipping past the mountains. It's sinking in the sea. It's taking every single piece of you away from me. I can't run any faster. My knees are gonna break. This terrifying midnight is entirely too much to take. Don't leave me in the dark. I was chasing a dying sun, racing across the dark, trying to catch a frozen ember, trying to save a spark. The earth is spinning faster than my heavy legs can run, and I am losing everything to the setting of the sun. I'm begging for another hour, pleading for the light, but I'm just a broken runner, swallowed by the night. Yeah, the warmth is completely gone. I was chasing a dying sun, just a shadow on the ground. The sky is entirely black. I finally stopped running, the sun is gone. The ink is finally dry. The story has been told. It's time to lay it down. I trace the faded letters on the heavy yellow page, a chronicle of everything, the passion and the rage. We wrote 1,000 beautiful and terrifying lines, caught between the margins and the shifting of the signs. I can see the teardrops where the heavy words bled through, and the golden glowing paragraphs entirely about you. But the binding is unraveling, the spine is wearing thin, and I've reached the very ending of the world we're living in. And I'm closing the final chapter, shutting the heavy cover, saying a quiet thank you to the friend and to the lover. I'm putting it on the shelf, right beneath the fading light, letting all the memories drift away into the night. There is nothing left to edit, there is nothing left to say, just a bittersweet surrender as I finally walk away. Yeah, the story is complete, closing the final chapter. I read the dedication one last time before I go, remembering the fire and the after-burning glow. We try to stretch the middle out and make the plotline bend, but every single paperback eventually has an end. I don't regret a single say, just a bittersweet surrender as I finally walk away. Yeah, the story is complete, closing the final chapter, setting down the pen, turning off the lamp, walking from the room. The end. Fire burned down to the ash. The winter crept into the room. I can see my breath in the air. We sat upon the velvet couch as midnight slowly fell, trapped inside the heavy silence of a broken spell. You reached across the cushion just to trace across my palm, but I could feel the warning hidden deep inside the calm. The warmth that used to radiate, the fever in your skin had packed its bags and vanished like it never even been. I looked into your eyes and saw a stranger in the dark, a frozen lake where we once held a blazing, brilliant spark. And I've got cold hands holding mine, slipping through the night, a phantom of the love we had, drained of all its light. I'm holding on to someone who has already let go, buried in the avalanche of a silent, heavy snow. There is no pulse of passion left, no fever in the line, just the devastating chill of cold hands holding mine, yeah, freezing to the bone. I remember August evenings melting in the heavy heat, the electricity between us racing down the summer street. Now the temperature is dropping, freezing up the window pane, washing out the vibrant colors in a freezing bitter rain. You say you still care for me, you whisper in the dark, but your touch is like a winter wind blowing through the park. I'm trying to ignore the frost collecting on the glass, watching our beautiful forever become a thing that passed. 'Cause I've got cold hands holding mine, slipping through the night, a phantom of the love we had, drained of all its light. I'm holding on to someone who has already let go, buried in the avalanche of a silent, heavy snow. There is no pulse of passion left, no fever in the line, just the devastating chill of cold hands holding mine, yeah, freezing to the bone. You cannot force the summer when the sun is gone away. holding mine. Just a winter ghost, fingers slipping away. I can't keep you warm, so cold. The fire died out hours ago, but I didn't move to light it. It wouldn't have helped anyway. There's a creeping frost upon the window pane, washing out the colors in a freezing rain. I'm walking barefoot down the corridor, listening to the creaking of the hardwood floor. We bought this house to keep the weather out, but we built it on a foundation made of doubt. Now we're sitting at the table in the pale moonlight, 1,000 miles apart on a winter night. And it's so cold within these walls, a heavy silence echoing down the halls. The thermostat is broken and the hearth is dead. I'm freezing in the spaces of the words unsaid. We're living in a glacier that we designed, leaving all the summer and the sun behind. Yeah, it's cold within these walls. I can see my breath when I speak your name, a little cloud of vapor and a quiet shame. You look right through me like I'm made of glass, waiting for the agonizing hours to pass. The portraits in the hallway are starting to fade, trapped inside the miserable lives we made. I wrap another blanket completely around my spine, but it doesn't stop the shivering inside my mind. 'Cause it's so cold within these walls, heavy silence echoing down the halls. The thermostat is broken and the hearth is dead. I'm freezing in the spaces of the words unsaid. We're living in a glacier that we designed, leaving all the summer and the sun behind. Yeah, it's cold within these walls. I try to find a spark, but the matches are damp. I'm huddled in the corner by a dying lamp. I can't feel my fingers and I can't feel my toes, and nobody is coming to save us. Heaven knows we let the winter inside. It's just so cold within these walls, heavy silence echoing down the halls. The thermostat is broken and the hearth is dead. I'm freezing in the spaces of the words unsaid. We're living in a glacier that we designed, leaving all the summer and the sun behind. Yeah, it's cold within these walls, just ice and stone, sitting in the dark, waiting for the thaw. So cold. Saw the picture today. You look so happy, and I just stared at the screen. walk past the coffee shop on 2nd Avenue, the one where we painted a future entirely out of blue. There's a couple in the corner booth holding on to hands, making all the promises and drawing up the plans. I stood outside the window, freezing in the cold, watching someone else get the chance to grow old, with the only person that I ever really loved, while the heavy gray clouds just gathered up above. And it could have been us, laughing in the light. It could have been us, making everything right. I'm living with the ghost of a beautiful design that I foolishly let slip right through these hands of mine. I'm staring at a masterpiece belonging to someone new, knowing deep inside my soul it could have been me and you. Yeah, it could have been us. I go back to my apartment and I stare at the wall, listening for a footstep that is never gonna fall. I traded out forever for a foolish petty pride, and now I have to live with the emptiness inside. Every time I close my eyes I see the alternate timeline where the ending of the story was perfectly divine. But reality's a heavy stone sitting on my chest, because the truth is that I failed the only meaningful test. Cause it could have been us, laughing in the light. It could have been us, making everything right. I'm living with the ghost of a beautiful design that I foolishly let slip right through these hands of mine. I'm staring at a masterpiece belonging to someone new, knowing deep inside my soul it could have been me and you. Yeah, it could have been us. It could have been us. I hope they treat you better than I ever figured how. I hope they see the absolute magic in you right now. But it kills me to the bone that I'm just a lesson learned, while you are living out the heaven that I completely burn. It should have been me. It could have been us, laughing in the light. It could have been us, making everything right. I'm living with the ghost of a beautiful design that I foolishly let slip right through these hands of mine. I'm staring at a masterpiece belonging to someone new, knowing deep inside my soul it could have been me and you. Just a face in the crowd, just a stranger now, living with the loss. It could have been us. It could have been us. 3 a.m. The house is entirely still, but my mind won't stop. The shadows stretch across the bedroom ceiling. I'm trapped inside this heavy, helpless feeling. I turn the pillow to the colder side, but there is nowhere left for me to hide. The memories are playing on repeat. A ghost is standing at the end of the street. I'm crying until dawn breaks, trembling with the toll it takes. Tears are soaking through the pillowcase, trying to wash away the contours of your face. I'm waiting for the sun to chase the night away, but morning only brings another lonely day. Just crying until dawn breaks. 4 a.m. The silence is so loud, I'm suffocating in this heavy cloud. I bite my lip to keep the sound inside, a desperate attempt to save my foolish pride. My eyes are burning and my chest is tight. I'm losing every battle to the night. I'm crying until dawn breaks, trembling with the toll it takes. Tears are soaking through the pillowcase, trying to wash away the contours of your face. I'm waiting for the sun to chase the night away, but morning only brings another lonely day. Just crying until dawn breaks. Outside the window, the sky is turning gray. The birds begin to sing to welcome in the day. It feels so cruel that the world just carries on, while I am lying here, completely torn and gone. The light is creeping in, but I'm still in the dark. 3 a.m. I drew the map myself. I walked right into the dark. I have no one else to blame. I'm looking in the mirror at a ghost I used to know, tracing all the twisted paths where I decided to go. I held a beautiful and fragile heart entirely in my hands and crushed it while I chased my own impossible demands. I thought I was the hero of a story I designed, but I was leaving absolute destruction far behind. Now the quiet of the midnight is a terrifying sound, because the skeletons are rising from the frozen, bitter ground. And I'm cursed by my mistakes, carrying a heavy chain, walking through a barren world of my own self-inflicted pain. I poured the bitter poison is entirely my own. I am cursed by my mistakes. I walk around the empty house and touch the dusty walls, listening for a phantom footstep echoing down the halls. I built this heavy prison entirely out of my own pride, locking all the warmth and all the vibrant light outside. If I could only turn the heavy dial of the clock, I'd go back to the moment right before I broke the lock. But time is just a river that refuses to flow back, leaving me to drown inside the overwhelming black. 'Cause I am cursed by my mistakes, carrying a heavy chain, walking through a barren world of my own self-inflicted pain. I poured the bitter poison in the water we would drink, and watched our beautiful horizon permanently sink. I'm pleading for forgiveness from an empty, silent sky, but I know exactly why I am the one who has to cry. Yeah, the tragedy is entirely my own. I'm cursed by my mistakes. I would burn my own hands to reverse what they have done. I would block out the remaining light on my own setting sun. The guilt is eating through my bones, a fever in my head, and I have to live completely haunted by the words I said. I brought this on myself. I am cursed by my mistakes, carrying a heavy chain, walking through a barren world of my own self-inflicted pain. I poured the bitter poison in the water we would drink, and watched our beautiful horizon permanently sink. I'm pleading for forgiveness from an empty, silent sky, but I know exactly why I am the one who has to cry. Yeah, the tragedy is entirely my own. I am cursed by my mistakes, just a shadow on the wall. The consequences are here. I have to wear the crown. Cursed. The script is crumpled up, the spotlights are blinding. I can't remember my lines. I've been wearing this costume for most of the year, smiling so wide that it covers the tear. We danced on the stage and we hit every mark, but the backstage is empty, the dressing room's dark. I'm tired of projecting my voice to the back. I'm tired of defending the things that we lack. The audience thinks that it's all going well, but this beautiful theater is starting to smell. So let the curtains fall right now, bring down the heavy rain. I'm taking back every single lie that I said. I'm dropping the character, leaving the stage. I'm walking right out of this gilded curtains to fall right now. Yeah, fall right now. The orchestra's waiting for me to begin, to play out the hero and take on the sin. But my hands are both shaking, my makeup is cracked, and the props on the table are carelessly stacked. We put on a masterpiece, a tragic display, but reality's waiting just outside the play. I look at the balcony, look at the floor, and I realize I don't wanna act anymore. 'Cause let the curtains fall right now, bring down the heavy rain. I'm taking back every single lie that I said. I'm dropping the character, leaving the stage. I'm walking right out of this gilded old cage. There is no grand finale, no triumphant bow. I just want the curtains to fall right now. Yeah, fall right now. Cut off the audio, shatter the glass, let all the fictional tragedy pass. I wanna feel something that's totally real. I wanna remember just how I should feel. Bring it all down. Let the curtains fall right now, bring down the heavy rain. I'm taking back every single lie that I said. I'm dropping the character, leaving the stage. I'm walking right out of this gilded old cage. There is no grand finale, no triumphant bow. I just want the curtains to fall right now. Just a heavy velvet hitting the wooden floor. The lights go out, it's over. I didn't see the blade, I only felt the cold. And then the bleeding started. You walked into my fortress like you owned the very ground, and disarmed all my defenses without making any sound. I handed you the armor that I wore to stay alive, believing in the beautiful illusion we'd survive. You knew exactly where my hidden heavy fractures lay. You knew the terrifying things that made me turn away. But you took that absolute trust and twisted it apart, and aimed perfectly for the center of my heavy beating heart. And you cut me so deep, I can barely draw a breath. I am standing on the border of this cold emotional death. It wasn't just a surface wound, it shattered every bone. It left me bleeding out inside this heavy dark alone. I'm holding on to nothing while the shadows start to creep. Yeah, the damage is completely fatal. You cut me so deep. I'm tracing out the heavy scar you left across my chest, a devastating monument to giving you my absolute best. The words you used were sharper than a heavy pane of glass, and you delivered every blow with such a casual, quiet class. I wonder if you even feel a single drop of guilt for destroying every fragile, beautiful thing we ever built. Or if you simply wipe the heavy blade completely clean and walk walked away as if this tragedy had never even been. Could you cut me so deep? I can barely draw a breath. I am standing on the border of this cold emotional death. It wasn't just a surface wound, it shattered every bone. It left me bleeding out inside this heavy, dark alone. I'm holding on to nothing while the shadows start to creep. Yeah, the damage is completely fatal. You cut me so deep. I gave you the absolute map to every heavy vulnerability. I trusted you completely with my fragile, broken history. And you weaponized the very things I whispered in the dark, and struck the final match to extinguish every single spark. I am entirely ruined. You cut me so deep, I can barely draw a breath. I am standing on the border of this cold emotional death. It wasn't just a surface wound, it shattered every bone. It left me bleeding out inside this heavy, dark alone. I'm holding on to nothing while the shadows start to creep. Yeah, the damage is completely fatal. You cut me so deep. Just staring at the heavy ceiling. The room is spinning now. I can't stop the fall. So deep. So deep. The knot is pulled too tight. My hands are getting sore. Not anymore. I spent a couple years just tangled in your string, waiting for a change that the seasons never bring. You anchored me down to the bottom of the sea and called it a beautiful kind of loyalty. I tried to pick the lock, I tried to untie the freight, but every time I moved, you pulled the other way. But I'm caught in ties this time, stepping right over your invisible line. I'm dropping the weight that I carry for two. I'm taking my freedom and giving back you. No more second chances, no more perfectly spun lies. Watch me walk away as I'm cutting the ties. a reason why I'm already gone. The rope is on the ground, I'm walking out the door. I am finally free, cutting ties. The dirt is completely dry. The season is over, but something is growing. I walked out to the garden at the back of the estate, where the iron vines are twisting around the rusted broken gate. I came to pay respects to all the things we left behind, to bury all the memories that are tangling up my mind. But standing in the shadows where the sun can never reach is a twisted kind of miracle, a terrifying breach. The stems are black and brittle and the leaves are turning gray, but there's a heavy sweet perfume that just won't fade away. And I'm looking at dead flowers in bloom, glowing in the gloom. A beautiful catastrophe rising from the tomb. We starved it of the sunlight, we left it in the cold, but this twisted little tragedy refuses to get old. I'm fascinated by the rot, I'm captivated by the doom, caught inside the magic of these dead flowers in bloom. still smelling sweet.